Hi, my name is Riley. I'm with First Nevada, and we're going to be showing you how to use and set up the Lulzbot. Alright, opening it up. Just inside. First thing you see inside is instructions on how to set it up and get it calibrated. And then actual 3D printer. See what's inside here. So this stuff's kind of like glue for your 3D prints. And this is an Allen key set. Alright. Got a Bowden tube. Some plastic bits. Some filament. SD card. Printer cable, power cable, and a sticker.
Yeah.
What's nice is it looks like this printer comes almost fully assembled. Some printers you get, you can build them pretty much from scratch. A lot of the parts on here are 3D printed, which is pretty neat. Okay. Alright, so this is the assembly for it. And what you want to do first is to pull off these plastic 3D printed tabs, then swing open that electronics box, and then put the tabs back in. Perfect, just like that. And now, pull out this random information. And now what we are going to do is swing that open. And then unscrew these 4 thumb screws, and this is going to detach the y-axis off of the printer. But make sure to keep these thumb screws; you will need them for later. You just gotta lift it up, yep. And then place it down, bed facing down. Cool little octopus arms up. Now what you wanna do is remove this orange attachment stuff. These are just for, all the orange pieces are for shipping. So all of it should be coming off by the time you start printing. Next you want to get 2 of these plastic pieces out. put them on the opposite side of the power button. Take your thumb screws that you just had, put them in. Now there should be 3 little dots to line it up with. Make sure to only put 2 in just for now. All right. Before you put the Y-axis in, make sure to pull out this orange tab. Once again, this was used for shipping. And then what you want to do is line up this and this, here and here on the insides of these green tabs. Have the green knob facing the same way the power button is, and slot it right in. Like that. There we go. Now what you want to do is pull the bed all the way forward and put in the remaining 2 tabs for the Y-axis. Pull it back. Alright, what you want to do is push up the bed again. You're going to find this really big connector on the back of the electronics box, and you're going to connect 2 connectors. One big connector, pull it out a little bit, there it is. Make that connection right there. And then there's a small little connector. Make that connection right there. Put this cover back on, and then in that bag that came with these tabs, got a little tiny guy, and he's gonna go right here in these 2 little holes, just like that. You're gonna get this cable from the electronics box as well. Make sure the prongs are facing up, and get that connected to the stepper motor, like that. And then you can put this cover back on. There you go. And then next what you want to do is take off these thumb screws that hold the tool head. There should be 2 small ones and 1 large one. There's the long one. The tool head should just come right off. Take off all those orange bits. And take off these orange bits as well. And then the one on the BL Touch. Cool. At this point, there should be no orange pieces on the printer at all. They should all have come off. Next, what you want to do is see these 3 bumps. You're going to want to line that up with the 3 bumps here, and then line up them like so. And there should be 2 holes on top once you get them lined up. 1, 2. Then you use your 2 small thumb screws. Get it attached. first. There you go. There we go. All right. Make sure that you got these two nice and tight, and then you're gonna take the long one, get that long screw through this tiny little hole right here. And tighten it. All right. Now you want to connect the power connectors. Make sure the tabs are both facing up. And push it until you hear a click. So what you want to do is lower the filament spool arm, unscrew it, and raise it up. And then tighten it, and then lower this clip, which we'll use for later, and tighten that too. From earlier, you guys got a Bowden tube with the printer, and what you want to do is clip it on like so, and then connect the tube into this hole on top. It's similar to like a pneumatics tube from FRC or FTC. Let's load up a test spool. So we want to just feed it into the tube, run it up. And right now it won't do anything because the plastic's not hot, so it doesn't have anything to go through. And that is what we'll do by plugging it in and getting it set up that way.